SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Pat O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Herbert on first down now. Henry's got it from the left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Left side, Williams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now Foles. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
David Montgomery.
Perryman there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Foles. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
3rd and inches.
accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Following the penalty, Montgomery, and he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
2 yards. First down, Bears.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Patterson on the carry, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
The tackle by
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Foles. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. And oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. It also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Taylor, that's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, 44 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10. Foles. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And Gibbs got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Cole was on target with that one to Graham. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
5 yards.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead.
The kick is
and his kick is right through.
The score, Bears 14, Chargers 7. Pat O'Donnell.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even getting up the football. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Taylor. That's into the hands of Eckler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Taylor. On the right side, Henry's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Chargers. 1st and 10 at the
now 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is complete. It's Allen. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
Ties the game at 14. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The Bears first down.
first down. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll look to throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Hooked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Intercepted. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And it's incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Eckler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
A fake to Eckler. Now here's Taylor. And that will be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes on. Fulfilled.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 50, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. The throw over the middle, taken in. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And 4 at the 50-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run with Patterson, and he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's Patterson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. It's Eckler again. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Williams. A 3-yard pickup.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He's brought down at
the Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. This is taken in. It's complete. And way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 70 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Chargers. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute it.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
29 yards.
He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, Boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Herbert now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that back to Allen. And it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Herbert. It's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final.